Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is your brother in the struggle coming right back at you once again. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for the truth? Can you handle the truth? Ladies and gentlemen, today I'm gonna make I'm just gonna do a quick video here to tell you about who's really in charge of human affairs in this last day as human existence as we know it. Ladies and gentlemen, there is a game master behind humanity's events. There's a game master behind any world leaders throughout history, and behind all human empires, human civilizations, okay? There's no denying that. Humanity has become a complete, ridiculous, and stupid creation because it has followed, it has followed a lie, and it has been living in a lie. Ladies and gentlemen, humanity's game master is the devil, Satan. Ladies and gentlemen, let me just tell you, whether you want to believe it or not, I don't come here to preach religion. See, God doesn't like religion because religion was the greatest trick by the game master. He has thrown so many games at humanity ever since our falls, ever since and ever since then it's been done. Ever since he made our first humans, our forefathers, disobey and thereby fell from the Creator's grace. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this whole humanity is twisted in its concept of life. See, in fact, most of humanity doesn't even know the meaning of life or the purpose of life. They don't understand that. Okay? However, in fact, we don't even know who we are. Huh? We believe that we came to exist on this planet through the process of a satanic belief in evolution. Then if that's the case, how come through a human history, men have always believed in God? In fact, even the medical have what? Have you heard of the Hippocratic Oath? The Hippocratic Oath is a pledging allegiance and swearing, taking an oath. Each medical student needs to take, once they graduate, needs to take an oath, which is called the Hippocratic Oath. You understand? And that is pledging allegiance to pagan gods, okay, who in reality is the game master. And humanity has given itself up to this game master, thinking that he really loves them. See, let me just tell you, ladies and gentlemen, humanity doesn't even know what they are messing with. I mean, have you heard what Jay-Z has been saying? You can tell that this is a twisted, completely lost human being. Jay-Z, I don't follow music, but you know, he has been out there, but that's no surprise. I mean, why are people even getting surprised about this? First, he denied it, which is what they always do. They deny and then they come out. Okay? What is he saying? That he believes in his master, Lucifer. In fact, in his jacket, he's got what? Do as thou wilt. I'm going to see if I send you the links so that you see what I mean. It's sad. People don't even know what they're dealing or who they're dealing with. The game master. Humanity's leader game master. The devil. Through a human history, man have believed in many, many gods. You know, without having a religion. Because take a look at the history, for instance, of Hinduism. That's not a religion. That became that was pre-Christendom. Let's get it straight. Okay? Hinduism. This whole last human generation is in the game master's hand. But he needs to be careful. He knows God's chosen ones. He knows he needs to stay away because we can smell him. We can spot him. We can see right through him. Okay? In fact, when he deals in the spiritual realm, God deals with him. When he comes to being and materializing himself as a man, ladies and gentlemen, even the Apostle Paul said, what? Be careful who you let to come, who you invite and let to come into your house, because you may entertain devils, demons. So he knows that we can smell him. So, ladies and gentlemen, please remember what the Bible says. There be wars and rumors of wars. Don't we have it? In these last days of human existence. And by the way, this is the Gentiles' time. The game master who drives this Edomite system that we live under. Let me just tell you, ladies and gentlemen, especially in the Latin community, in the Latin entertainment industry, a lot of artists, what do? After they live the life that they give themselves to religion. Ladies and gentlemen, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, this is another one that's coming back to the piper. That's coming back to the game master, because the devil created religion. He created Kabbalism. You know what Kabbalism is? Ladies and gentlemen, I have studied throughout many years. I have studied many different religions. Okay? I have studied deep study. I don't have to be a member Freemasonry. I have studied what people call Illuminati. I have studied all of them. And it all comes down to the same thing. Humanity is in the palm and trap of the game master. And for those that don't believe me and think that I need a life, that I'm crazy, that I'm some tinfoil, well, you have the right to believe that. But I know what I study. I know what I've proven. Just like the Apostle Paul says, prove all things. I'm just going to read one Bible verse for you, ladies and gentlemen. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, the name Jehovah, I'm going to make another video there, but let me make a quick comment on this. The name Jehovah, which is in the Bible, is actually the name of a demon. The false Jews put through the Roman Catholic Church, which is another Freemasonry. See, there's different levels. There are different levels in in the world of demonology. Okay, there are different levels. Just like when you are in the army, like I was in the Marines, and back in 1985, ladies and gentlemen, I took my training in Paris Island, South Carolina. So I've done it all. I've been a door-to-door salesman. I've been a religionist. I studied many different religions. I've been a soldier, but now I'm a soldier of God because I woke up. Why don't you wake up? Ladies and gentlemen, this is a twisted, corrupted, rebellious Sodom and Gomorrah, modern Sodom and Gomorrah. And just as it happened, just as it was Sodom and Gomorrah was destroyed, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be a combination of what? Of the days of Noah and Sodom and Gomorrah. In fact, those who believe in evolution, ladies and gentlemen, are so twisted that they believe that you can, you're reversing the process of evolution. If you want to turn a young man, a little kid, a boy, into a girl, you are reversing. You are going against your, this is how ridiculous we are. We are going against our beliefs, against the evolutionary beliefs. You believe in the theory of evolution? Then you are going against. How are you evolving? By twisting nature, by doing unnatural act. I guess, like I said, we are ridiculous, and the game master is laughing his ass off. And he cannot wait, because there are more demons that are going, much stronger demons that will be released upon earth very soon. If you thought that what humanity have been through in this last few years, you ain't seen nothing yet, baby. Look what, let me just tell you this. Look what is, watch what's happening in Sudan. Do you think the puppet that you have in that you think that your vote put this man in the White House because your votes don't count? You're in part of the club, as George Carlin used to say. Even though he was part of the system, he used to make a mockery out of you by telling you about the system. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to read you one verse of the Bible to make you understand, because I'm not going to read to you Ephesians chapter 6 verse 12, because you know I read that so many times to you. All right, that our fight is not against flesh and blood, but the leaders and principalities of this world. So, a spiritual wickedness in high places. Let us go to Psalm 83. Psalm 83. Psalm 83, and look what King David has said. Is saying here. They have said, "Come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance." So they want to make sure that you stay stupid, that you stay in ignorance. So what King David is saying, ladies and gentlemen, is, and it here is that people will not know who they are. In fact, my people are destroyed because of lack of knowledge. Like it says in Isaiah chapter 5, verse 13. Ladies and gentlemen, please. What I come to you, I bring to you truth, knowledge. By the way, do not forget to take a look at the links that I will send you, which is going to show you once again the whole game, the whole enchiladas, the whole and the lies, how they lie to you, how they make a mockery out of you because you are brain dead. They are coming out. They're coming out, ladies and gentlemen. With guns pointing everywhere. They want to make sure that God's people stay asleep so that he can kill them softly. Okay? Since time immemorial, men have tried to rule the whole world. From Nimrod, who was the first Freemason, from Nimrod to Alexander the Great, to Julius Caesar, to Adolf Hitler. All have tried, but in the end, all have failed. And by the way, they have all been controlled by whom? By the game master. If not, look at the gods that they believe. Look at the gods that they believe, ladies and gentlemen. Please. This is not a game anymore. It's not funny anymore. They are coming guns blazing. The demons are coming out guns blazing, ladies and gentlemen. And they're not kidding. For instance, let me give you an example and then I'm done. Look what is happening in Chicago, ladies and gentlemen. You got rid of a lesbian mayor. I mean, that's a joke. How can you expect a lesbian, okay, who is going against, again, the evolutionary theory, their own evolution theory, and against God, against nature. Today, so, and then, hold up, and then there's a new one that, what's his name? Brandon Johnson. What is he doing? He's supporting the criminals by design, because the political system is always used so that God's people can self-destruct themselves throughout history. Today in Boston started what? The greatest satanic summit. It's going to be going on from the 28th to the 30th, which I believe is Sunday. You understand that? And that wasn't done by coincidence, because, ladies and gentlemen, people believe, this is how stupid and how ignorant people are. And the game master loves it. They count Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. How can Christ, which is a lie, be in the earth and resurrected on the third day if he resurrected on Sunday? How he would, people celebrate his birthday on December 25th? How can this be when he was left out with the animals set apart when he was a little baby? He would have frozen to death if it would have been in the wintertime. Ladies and gentlemen, please, do not get it twisted. And once again, religion is being used, and that's why I said that religion was the greatest trick ever created by the game master, Satan. Ladies and gentlemen, because he created religion, what? To bring about his what? To ease in and then take over with Satanism. You see how slick he is? How you think he's slick? We can see right through him. And the same thing with the LGBTQ plus community. Do you think your leaders care about you? You dying, by the way, because you're going against nature. They're just using you. Instead of you turning around and ask God to forgive you and ask God to work with you, the Creator. But of course, most of you are not going to do this, because remember, I know the history how this whole thing started, just like feminism started. Ladies and gentlemen, the LGBTQ is a depopulation agenda. And it was born out of satanic idea. It is connected to Satanism, whether you want to believe it or not. There's so many things I need to tell you, but I don't want to bore you anymore. I'm going to go, but please take a look at the links that I will send you, because I prove everything that I talk about here. Okay? I hope you wake up before it's too late. Y'all take care. And remember, I do this because I love you all. I don't care the color of your skin. I don't care where you're coming from. As long as you are citizen of Earth, that's all I care. This message is for you. We are all God's creation. Okay? Take care, brothers and sisters.